What's up, you guys? What is up? Hello, everybody here on Instagram. We're on Instagram and YouTube, same time. Let's get it. I'm excited. So excited today. Hold on, let me find my thing. Today we're talking about the three biggest secrets to selling your products and services online. So I'm super excited for us to jump in. As you guys are joining in, put your first name, where you're from, something about your business in the comment section. Hey y'all, in the comment section, so we can get to know each other. Okay. This is designed. This is a live video. This is not a pre-recorded video. This is a live video, so that this can actually be a conversation, not just a monologue of me just talking. We're gonna walk through some things, and I want you guys to get a notepad, something to take notes on, your iPad, whatever the heck you want to get something so that we can be actually going back and forth in terms of you taking notes, but then also you asking questions. Okay. Hey y'all, what's up? What's up, you guys? I'm really vibing with the music. Okay, I'm really vibing with the music. Really vibing with it. To start it out, at least. So yes, you guys. Again, three biggest secrets to selling your products and services online. Hey, ooh, Jaleesa, you're a Christian arts gift shop, helping you grow closer in your relationship with Christ. Oh my goodness, I love that. That is amazing. How are you currently marketing your business right now? I'm just very curious. Like, do you have an online store, or do you have a in-person store, or are you strictly online? I definitely want to know. Everybody else in the comments too, or everybody else watching this video, I want to see all in the comments. Hey Mo, what's up? Yes, y'all better engage. Love to see it. Love to see it. Hey y'all. Hey, ooh, that's great. This video won't necessarily be about that. However, I will definitely mark that for later, because we can definitely talk about that, because that's definitely a big thing, especially within business, mental health and anxiety and depression. And I do want to talk about that pretty soon. So yeah. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and hop in. Hey, what is up? Let's go ahead and hop in, you guys. Okay, so like I said, today we're talking about the three biggest secrets to selling your products or services online. Very, very important topic we're talking about today. I think it's going to be really, really valuable. So again, grab your notes, grab all your stuff so that you don't feel like you missing out, okay? Because you're going to want to take some notes. You're going to want to be sure you are getting this for your memory and to actually apply, okay? I do not just do these videos just for you guys to just know it. I want you guys to be able to walk away with stuff that you can actually apply for your business so you can see the actual results, okay? So, if you have not commented your first name, where you're from, and something about your business in the comment section, go ahead and do that now. Hey y'all, what's up? Okay, so before we hop into this, just FYI, what we're going to talk about is from our Infinite Audience approach, which we are enrolling clients right now into my Infinite Audience program, okay? It's a group coaching program that is bomb, okay? Teaches you how to use the power of YouTube to get more clients and customers into your business, okay? So to go from viewer all the way to client is what we walk you guys through, all the way from viewer to client, okay? So that is something that we do. We are enrolling. So if you guys are interested in that, you can go to andreadenise.com/infinite. So just didn't want to forget to mention that, because deadline is coming up, right? So yeah, now that y'all know that, let's go and hop in. So here's the thing. Hey sis. Yes. Hey. So what most hidden entrepreneurs do is, hey y'all, what's up? What most hidden entrepreneurs do is they build this amazing product, this amazing service that they have, yet they have no marketing plan to get the word out about it. Just because you build it does not mean they're gonna freaking come. Okay, does not mean they're gonna come. So there's that. I feel like at this point we know that, but it's one of those things where sometimes we feel like we're doing stuff, we feel like we're doing the most, we feel like we're doing the things to help us get the results, but we're not trailing in the right direction. And so it's like, yes, you can work really, really hard, but if you're not working in the right direction, it doesn't matter. You see what I'm saying? It does matter. You're going to get some type of lesson out of it, but it doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna get the results that you actually want within your business. Hey y'all, what's up? I'm so glad you guys are commenting and engaging. So here's the thing. What that does is that leaves that person, that hidden entrepreneur, stuck in literally like the best kept secret, okay? There are people who could be wanting to work with you right now, but they don't even know you exist. They don't even know your business exists. They don't know that your product or service exists. So therefore, they can't buy from you. How are they going to buy from you if they don't know you exist? Okay, that's what we're talking about. The 3 things we're talking about today. Okay, so here's the other thing. So let's go. Let's just jump into the 3 steps. First and foremost, before we do that, and I know I'm talking fast, y'all. Y'all know I talk fast. Okay, before I do that, I'm gonna go through y'all's comment section real quick. A Hogan, you said I am a beauty business microblading and can use your advice and tips for growing clientele. Girl, I got you. Okay, I got you. Hey, Jenny. Rabbit the Stylist, you said hello. And personal stylist that helps women with their wardrobe. Ooh, and personal. You better come through. I love that. I love that for you. I love that for me. Because your girl is not a stylist person, a styling. Nope. It's like I know what I want to look like, but I don't know how to get there. So I definitely want to talk to you. 100%. All of y'all. I want you to slide in my DMs after this over on Instagram. It's right there. Hey, you guys. What's up? So yes, let me know what you guys do in the comment section so we can actually talk through it as we're going through this, okay? Also, let me know what questions you guys have. I'm going to keep usually the questions towards the end so we can kind of get through the meat and potatoes. Then we're going to do the question and answer section towards the end, okay? But keep commenting 100%. Let me see. So yeah. Okay, so first thing that you need within your business, you're going to need a traffic source, okay? Every single business out there needs some sort of way to get traffic to their business, okay? So this can be paid or this can be organic. Okay, so there's a lot of different things that you can do for this. You have podcasts, you have YouTube videos, which is the best. You have Instagram, you have TikTok, you have all these different traffic sources where you can get people their eyes on you and on your business and your product and on your service. Okay, so first thing you need to figure out is the traffic source. What are you going to use as your traffic source? For me and my business, and also what we help our clients do, we help them use first and foremost YouTube as their primary. Then our second one is Instagram. The reason we have this split up like this is because YouTube is the best platform to have your business on. Not just because y'all our program is built off the back of YouTube. That's not the only reason. It's built like that simply because YouTube is a search engine. What other social media platform is a search engine that has, because I know you can say Pinterest, but that has video as a main source because video is the king of content. Period. That's it. Video is the number one piece of content. Just like we're talking right now, you could not get this from a photo. You could not get like everything that we're talking about today from a photo, from a random piece of written content. You couldn't get that value. This is most like the human interaction that it would look like if you guys were sitting right in front of me or we're actually talking this thing through. You see what I'm saying? So video is king of content. YouTube is a search engine. So YouTube for us is absolutely number one. Hello. YouTube for us is number one. Instagram is second because Instagram allows for direct conversation. So like DMs, me being able to talk to you guys in DMs and actually go back and forth with you guys about your business, about what you're needing, about if we can help you or if we can't, that's fine. But I do want to still talk to you guys to see how I can help you with what I can. You see what I'm saying? With where you're at within your business. So that's what I do like about Instagram is because it can be a little bit more personable. YouTube is like this mass scale where it doesn't, to me, at this point, allow for direct line of communication that's like one-on-one, kind of intimate, more intimate. You see what I'm saying? Hey y'all, what's up? So yes, so that's why we have YouTube and we have Instagram. Those are our primary ones. I use Facebook, but more so for our Facebook groups. So our paid Facebook group and then also our free Facebook group that we have. Those are really the only things I use Facebook for, to be very honest with you, okay? So that's what we use. And to be honest, that's enough, okay? That's enough because across those platforms, we have about 80,000 people in our community, which is wild. So talking about that, there is huge importance of focusing on one platform first, and then branching off to the second one. And to be very honest, unless you have a crazy team behind you, which if you do, go for it. You feel me? But if you don't, which a lot of people here may not, I don't have a crazy team behind me. I have a team of 3 of us. And anyway, and I'm the main one doing content. Like my other teammates or team members are doing other things. Like my video editor, then also have an assistant as well. But I say all that to say is if you are not doing if you don't have a crazy team, you really don't need to be on all platforms. You don't need to be on all platforms. You need to pick a traffic source that's going to work for you. Okay. Another one that we're going to look into in 2022 is a podcast, which I already got the name for. I'm super excited. And I'm really just going to repurpose a lot of my YouTube content, to be very honest with you guys, over to my podcast. You see what I'm saying? We are repurposing queens and kings over here. That's something we teach within the program, is how to properly actually take your content and repurpose it into other pieces of content. So you're not like on this content creation hamster wheel all the time. No, like how do we repurpose what you did? How do we turn one YouTube video into 5 snippets for Instagram, into one IGTV, into a possible reel, into maybe even a podcast? I don't know if I already said podcast, into an email, and into a blog post. This is how we use our content. We have a whole system for it, a whole strategy behind it, but it's something that we teach within the program. But anyway, I want you guys to narrow down what forms of what traffic sources are you going to use to get people to your business? What does that look like? And if you're struggling to pick one, my first option is always YouTube. Okay, it is always YouTube. Yes. You said I agree. Focus on one, then branch out 100%. Because here's the thing: Instagram is very different than YouTube. The content you post on Instagram is going to be very different than YouTube sometimes. You see what I'm saying? As your primary content, the content you post on TikTok is very different than what you're going to post on YouTube. Obviously, two totally different two totally different pieces of content. One is long form, one is short. You see what I'm saying? One is searchable, one is not. You see what I'm saying? So it's like none of these are bad, but there are better options, if that makes any sense. Which is why we have chosen YouTube for our main traffic source. Okay. It's also easier to find you. Instagram doesn't do the best job of allowing you to be very visible. Why can't I talk today? But allowing you to be very visible. YouTube, as I'm sleeping, is putting my content in front of my ideal clients. And that's not just a thing that YouTube is just doing. It's because we have a whole system behind how we allow that to happen, how we build that out, to how we make our YouTube channel be able to put our content in front of people on YouTube. Okay, you said I feel like it takes mad long to grow on YouTube. Why do you feel like that? Or does it take mad long if you don't have a strategy, if you don't have the right approach? You see what I'm saying? Because I've had clients that have gotten to 500 subscribers real quick. But the thing is, it can take a super long time if you don't have a strategy, if you don't have a system, if you don't have a process. It can 100% take that, because then also you're sitting there thinking what content do I post? What type of content do I put up? Oh my God, ain't no more content. And that's not the case. So it's I want to know why you feel like it takes a really long time to grow on YouTube. But then my other thing I want to talk about with that, because I'm glad you said this. I'm not going in on you. I promise. I love that you commented this. The other thing too is, do you need all of your 70,000 subscribers to be clients? No, your girl could not take on 70,000 people right now. You know what I mean? That'll be over the course of a lifetime type of situation. So I'm saying that because you don't need to have this wildly big audience on YouTube in order to be successful within your business. You see what I'm saying? Especially if you have a high ticket offer, which some people do, some people don't. So it's either you're playing a volume game or you're playing a high ticket game. You see what I'm saying? So if, say for example, you have a course or a group coaching program or one-on-one or something like that, that's going to be a little bit more high ticket. You do not need all those people. You don't need 70,000, 100,000 people in your group in order to make the money you want to make within your business. You see what I'm saying? Yes, editing takes a long time. It be taking me out. I feel you. That's why we got us an editor, honey. I feel you on that. Editing can take a long time. But if you look at it this way, what if you use live video? You don't have to edit that. This video right here ain't gonna be edited, and it's also monetized. Do you see what I'm saying? We gotta think strategically. I'm telling you guys, YouTube is where it's at. And also, what if you edited a video? Say you took 2 hours to edit a video, but then that video went viral, making you $10,000. Would that be worth it for you? You see what I'm saying? So every single video that we create, and this is what I talk with my clients about too, every single video that we create, you need to prepare for it to go viral. Because I've had some crusty videos go viral, and I've been so yo. You see what I'm saying? And so it's if you were to spend 3 hours on one video, yet that video over the course of its lifetime makes you $10,000 to $20,000. And we have we have a whole strategy for how we monetize, how we do how we not just use one revenue stream from our YouTube channel. We use Google AdSense. We use sponsorships. We use affiliate marketing, and we use our products and services. You see what I'm saying? So that's 4 different ways. Off of one video, I've used all 4 revenue streams consistently. You see what I'm saying? So if you say, for example, you had a video, like 5 videos that went viral, there you go. There's your traffic source right there. So what is the value of a client over time? And what if that video was the thing that attracted it, even though you spent 3 hours creating that video? Like, you see what I'm saying? So hopefully that helps you, because I know that's a big thing when it comes to YouTube. It's like, oh my God, it takes so long to grow. Oh my God, editing takes a really long time. And it does. And it does. Editing does take a long time. But if you have it right now, I would highly suggest you outsourcing your editing. I would highly suggest that. If you do not have it, don't let that be an excuse for you not to do YouTube, because you can find the time. You can find the time. And also, we give you, like in the program, we give you an entire script, an entire layout of how to craft your videos so that you can limit the amount of editing time it's taking anyway. You see what I'm saying? So it's not something that you were spending 8 hours editing a video at all. And then sometimes you can outsource some videos and then keep some videos in-house where you're editing. So it's up to you. But think of it like that. If every video goes viral, would it be worth it? If the video you're spending 3 hours editing or 3 hours filming or whatever, if that goes viral, would it be worth it? Bigger than that, if it doesn't go viral yet it gets 1,000 views and attracts, I don't know, if it attracts 10 clients to your business over time, would it be worth it? My answer is yes. And because it's on a platform that's going to resurface your content, that is very likely. On Instagram, this hustle and grind, that is the content hamster wheel, you guys. If you do not have a system or a platform that is bigger than Instagram, then I highly suggest you to get on YouTube. Just being honest. Because Instagram's content is going to fade in 48 hours. YouTube's will restart. Like, I am making money off the exact same video that I posted 3 years ago. 3 years ago. From a well-produced video. Yes, 100% outsource. That's 100%. It's worth it. It is worth it. So yeah. Ooh. Hey, Caitlin. What's up, you guys? Okay, so that's step number 1. Okay, and keep y'all. And again, the Blasian Billionaire, thank you for commenting that. I really, really appreciate that. Whatever other comments y'all have, other questions you have, put them in the comment section, because there's a lot of other people thinking the same thing, and we can like literally talk through it. Yes, I'm working on my YouTube now. Jaleesa, can you please be sure you DM me over on Instagram? I want to chat with you about it. It's right here. Yes, and TikTok. I'm so nervous, but at the same time, willing to learn. I'm starting online women boutique, and I want to start on YouTube as a platform so my audience get to know me. 100%. We actually have a client within our program who has an online women boutique, a plus size women boutique, and it's awesome. So she's using YouTube to do that as well, because what other platform is better for hauls and for lookbooks and stuff like that? So I think that's a great idea, Tasha. Yes. Yes. Okay, perfect. I want to be very clear with you guys. There's nothing wrong with TikTok. There's nothing wrong with Instagram. You can make anything work that you want to work, but it's like, how can we work smarter? You see what I'm saying? How can we work a little bit smarter here, more strategically, more efficiently? If you start at the top of your chain with creating YouTube videos, and then you repurpose YouTube videos from there, video content can literally convert into any type of content there is. You can strip out the video part and make it just audio, and now it's a podcast. You see what I'm saying? You can take out the audio and make it a GIF. There's so many things you can do with it. You can embed that video into a blog post, into an email. All my YouTube videos turn into emails. So if you're on my email list, eventually you're going to get a video, or you're going to get an email that's either transcribed with the same really, really valuable information, or also has the video linked. You see what I'm saying? So there's a lot of different places to start, but I would say video content is the number 1 platform right now on all platforms. On all platforms. Name one that it's not big on. Okay? So if video is number 1, why not start with the power of YouTube, and why not start with video content and then repurpose your content from there? You see what I'm saying? So what I have my editor do, the Blasian Billionaire, what I have my editor do is he edits a video, but then also he creates like a little snippet for Instagram, like a little teaser for Instagram for me to also post. So right there, that's 2 pieces of content. You see what I'm saying? Then if I was to turn like a bigger piece of that video or a smaller piece of that video into a reel, that's more content. So it's like, how can we think more, like, how can we think smarter about the content we're creating so we're not on this evergreen go, 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 always create, burn yourself out, end up hating your business type of cycle? Because I've been there and it's no freaking fun. So, okay, that's step number one. Step number two is your articulation of your value. And if you guys are just now joining us, what we're talking about today is the 3 biggest secrets to selling your products or services online, okay? So number one was traffic. Every single business needs to have some, for sure, traffic source, okay? It can be paid or it can be organic, okay? Organic is simply content you post on social media that you're not putting money behind to push out. So it's just simple, like a simple YouTube video, a simple Instagram post. That's what organic content is. Paid content is like ads, when you're like boosting a post, or you're putting money behind a post to push it out to a wider audience or to different people and things like that. Okay, so yes. And really quick about that is, if you guys are looking into ads, there's nothing wrong with ads. Nothing is wrong with any of this stuff. I'm not that type of person like only this, none of that. No, like there is a more efficient way to do things, but anything can work, you guys. There are so many different business models that all work. It depends on what you vibe with, what you align with. You see what I'm saying? So, ooh, a good question. I was gonna say something, I forgot what it was. So since that, I'm gonna answer your question. You said, how do you feel about starting a YouTube channel to vlog like lifestyle content? I think it is a great idea, to be very honest with you. I would say just be sure your lifestyle content is for anybody, you guys. Be sure your lifestyle content is not just like, oh, get to know me. It's like, but why? I don't know you. You know what I mean? Like, just being honest. Like, and I'm not saying that to you. I'm saying that literally if I'm just watching somebody and they're like, oh, day in the life. And I'm like, why do I want to spend a day in the life with you? So it's like, you have to have a certain niche. You have to have a certain, it'll be very specific on what type of lifestyle content you're creating. Me and you both know you are a bomb person. All of us, everybody watching, under the sound of my voice, we all know you're a bomb freaking person. But the people who are outside of here don't know that. So they're not just going to click on your video just because it's like, oh, lifestyle, day in life. Like, okay. Like, what's going to be your lane? Is it entrepreneur lifestyle? Is it mommy vlogs? Is it family vlogs? Is it day in the life of a 9-to-5er? You know what I mean? Like, what is day in the life or behind the scenes of someone who has a t-shirt business or a product line or a boutique or whatever it's going to be? Just make sure it's very, very specific, but all roads lead back to your product or service. All roads lead back to it. Doesn't mean you're always promoting it, but it should, like, the topic of your video should lead back to what you're doing. Yes, 100%. Yes, like pick a niche that's valuable to others and then branch out to lifestyle. Yes, but you can also do lifestyle content when you're growing, but I will say it's harder. It's harder because if somebody doesn't know you, I don't want to spend a day in the life with you. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I spend a day in the lives, you know what I mean, like video type. Like, I spend a day in the lives of people that I have followed for a while, or maybe I just like their vibe, or, you know, it's like different. It's very specific. So if you're going to do a lifestyle channel, like I follow this girl named Katie Muser, and her stuff is very like calming and like cool, and like it's like Sunday resets and what I eat in a day and things like that, because I'm like, oh yeah, give me some more meal ideas, give me some more, you know what I mean? So as long as you have a very specific niche and to make sure all roads are pointing back to your product or service, then that's brilliant. But vlogs are a great way for people to get to know you better. People don't just buy from brands. People buy from people. People buy from people. People want to invest in people. People want to work with people, not just brands. So yeah. Yes, exactly. People don't care. And it's not that people don't care about you. It's just people don't know about you. People don't know who you are or why they should care. And like, I want you guys to, whenever you're creating content, keep in mind what am I trying to say? I want you guys to keep in mind, it's like, why should they care? Why should they care? You know what I mean? Because it's not just, like, obviously, we all know you're bomb. We do. Like, all of us here, we all know, we vibing with you, we all got you, we all know you're bomb. However, like, you guys are here right now and still watching this live video because you're like, what's in it for me? Okay, I'm gonna learn about this, I'm gonna learn about this, I'm gonna learn the 3 secrets to help me sell more of my products and services. You see what I'm saying? Hey, I'm so glad you joined us live. So yeah, you guys are here because you're deep down, you're like, what's in it for me? You see what I'm saying? So think about that when you're making content. Don't just make content because you like the content. Don't nobody care. Like, don't nobody care about that. What type of content do your people want to see? And make content that aligns with that. Don't just make content because you think it's a great idea. It may be a great idea, and me and you think it's a great idea. But if your ideal clients and your ideal target audience does not think it's a great idea, it's going to be a waste of your time. So that's why we really walk through and really be sure in our program that you know who your target audience is and you know specifically how to talk to them. Okay. So this is gold. What YouTube content do you suggest for a beauty service? I'm used to Instagram stories, which are short. Ooh, great question. So I know I said the question will be at the end, but it is what it is. It's fine. I would suggest you, like, if you have like lashes or if you do eyebrows or whatever you do, show us that. Give us some how-tos, but then also give us some behind the scenes. Like, what does it look like? What's your interaction with your clients? Like, does that make sense? Like, give me more details too about what you do so we can give you more ideas too. Yes. Okay. So I don't even know if I told y'all step 2. Did I tell y'all step 2 yet? Number 2? I don't know, but number 2 is articulation of value. Okay. So you have to be very, very clear on what you do, why you do it, and why people should care, like we were talking about before. But bigger than that is, what is your product or service? Okay. What difference can it make in the world by being out in the world? You didn't just create something to create something. You didn't create something just to say, oh, I got a product, I got a service. Like, no, like, you want that thing to sell. You want that thing to add value. So it's like how you articulate your value, how you articulate the product, or how you articulate the benefit of that product or service will help you actually sell more things. If you are not selling what you want to be selling or selling how, like, the amount that you want to be selling, you really want to look to see, okay, am I articulating the actual value of my product or service well enough that my target audience understands what the heck I'm doing and why they need it. That's the biggest part, is why they need it. And so I had somebody on another video say, well, like, I do shirts. Like, why does somebody need that? Take the connotation of like need out of it. When you go to the grocery store and there's this chocolate bar, okay, right before you check out, do you need that? No. Okay. But is it right there and you're like, you like, in this moment, I really want it. Do you see what I'm trying to say? So I want you guys to think of it like that. It's not like this like dire need. I'm going to die if I don't have this chocolate bar. I'm going to die if I don't have this t-shirt. No, it's like I could need or highly desire this t-shirt because it states my faith. It's a Christian-based t-shirt that I want to rock my faith and look cute at the same time. That's why I need this shirt. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's not like this like big dire need thing, okay? Let me see. Okay, you said yes, you tattoo eyebrows. So yeah, some behind the scenes. I want to see some behind the scenes. I want to see you actually how to do it. I want to, not just how to, but like I want to see like how to prepare your eyebrows for tattooing. You see what I'm saying? How to make sure your tattoo artist knows how to blank with your eyebrow. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't know specifically your niche. You know it way better than I do. But it's giving you some ideas in terms of that. You could do one that's like 5 reasons to tattoo your eyebrows. Number 1 is to wake up cute. You don't have to do them every day. Number 2 is, you know what I mean? Like, you can do like step-by-step videos. You can do like that. Literally the options are unlimited for you. But then also, what's another thing you could do? You could do like benefits of tattooing your, I think I just said that. Benefits of tattooing your eyebrows. You can show us like what do you even use to tattoo your eyebrows. If it's like natural, show that. If it's not, don't worry about it. Like, there's a whole bunch of things you can do. 100%. Yes, people definitely buy off wants, needs, and fears. 100%. Like, how do you make your product or service come off so well that it is irresistible to people who need it? Okay, it is irresistible. They cannot wait. Like, you pop in front of them and now all of a sudden your thing is exactly what they've been waiting for, exactly what they've been needing. And by you staying as a hidden entrepreneur, you're allowing your people to, 1, go unserved, 2, to have to work with other people that are not, don't have exactly what you have, but that like your people have been looking for that thing, but they can't find you. So they have to work with somebody and settle to work with somebody because they couldn't find you. That's like a gut-wrenching thing. So we have to like overcome this like, I don't know, build it and they'll come mentality, because that's just not true. And also, how do we articulate our value more to make our products and services irresistible? You see what I'm saying? But then also, of course, bigger than that is it comes down to traffic. Where are you articulating your value? Where are you doing that at? If you're just doing that to your parents, then no wonder they're your only clients. You know what I mean? You need to be on social media. And I just want to be very clear. I am not somebody that believes in this hustle and grind mentality. Like, we have it very systematized, very laid out, so that you can get the most out of your content. You can create the most bomb content, but not have to burn yourself out in the process. Okay? That's one of the things we literally pride ourselves in our program. Is because you do not have to be out here on this like content creation, overwhelm, exhaustion, hamster wheel at all. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those things where it's like, no, you can create content that is sustainable and effective. That's the thing. Like, learning how to create content is one of the best things you will ever do for your business. If you ever try to create ads, you're going to need to know how to make content. Like, what happens when your ads are turned off? Nothing. Exactly. Like, literally nothing happens because your ads are gone. So if you use only ads as a way to get people into your business, then you're going to have a problem whenever something happens where you can't run those ads, or there's a glitch in the system, or an algorithm change. You need to have a solid base of organic content going out. And it does not have to burn you out. I know it sounds like, oh my God, I got to create. Like, I know, I get it 100%. But you can repurpose it like nobody's business. You guys, I have repurposed YouTube videos into Instagram carousels and not one person noticed. And even if they did, oh my God, great content. You know what I mean? Like, so think of it like that. Like, how can we really be a little bit more strategic with our content? Okay. Keep asking us questions too. What other questions y'all have about that? If y'all have questions about how to articulate your value, let me know. And then give me like the niche of your business as well. And just a quick example of this. So say you have Christian t-shirts. I always use this example, but say you have Christian t-shirts, and what you would not want to do is say, hi, I have this t-shirt. It's made of cotton, and it comes in sizes small, medium, large. Great. I don't care. Like, sorry, I don't. Like, I want to know why I need that t-shirt. I need that t-shirt because, again, I want to rock my faith. I want to look cool, and I want to like sport Jesus' name at the same time. I want to spread the gospel with my fashion. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many different things, so many different reasons. Because you're a walking billboard, and you want to be able to share the gospel wherever you go, and you wearing a Christian-based shirt will help you do that. That's one of those things that's valuable. Hey, Stephanie, girl. That's one of those things that's like a valuable piece where you're not just saying, oh, I sell t-shirts and they made of cotton. Don't nobody care them t-shirts made of cotton. Don't nobody care about that. So how can we be sure that our content is very, very streamlined to make sure it makes sense to our target person? You see what I'm saying? So y'all, my nose itching. So yes. Okay. Step number 3, and y'all let me know what questions you have. If you have any questions about traffic, articulation of value, anything else, yes, let me know. And the next one we're going to get into is one that I feel like is one of the biggest objections I hear when it comes to selling. Okay. So if you're just now joining, what's up? My name is Andrea, and we are talking literally about the 3 biggest secrets to selling your products or services online. Okay. So step number 1 was traffic. Step number 2 is articulation of value. And then step number 3, we're going to get to in just a second. Let me see what this question is. Oh, good question. Yes, Miss Rose, I do. You said, hey, do you have any advice for moms who are trying to run their business but literally have no time? I'm struggling and almost want to give up. First and foremost, I want to celebrate you for even starting your business. Okay, for you hearing the voice of God if you're a Christian, or feeling that desire within your heart to create this business. So I want to celebrate you for even starting in the first place. Okay. Second, I also want to say that you are not alone. A lot of people on this live, in this community, my freaking self, like, we don't feel like we have a lot of time. Okay. So my question for you is, where can you find those little slivers of time? Could you get up earlier in the morning? Could you work while your children are napping? Could you where are different places you can find time? Where are you like binge watching TV where you could be spending that time for your business? Where can you like find little slivers? You see what I'm saying? That you can actually use to do it. Here's my other thing too, is I'm also not team hustle. Like I said before, I believe in sustainable. I believe in effective. Okay. So sometimes, like, I still have a full-time job, you guys. My thing is like, find time. To be honest, I don't spend that much time with my friends right now. But it's one of those sacrifices I'm willing to make because my friends also understand. And also, I know that I'm not willing to look back in 10 years and be like, yo, I wish I would have gone after it rather than going out and partying and clubbing and stuff like that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But that doesn't align with my goals and where I want to be in 10 years. You see what I'm saying? And so it's like, yes, I miss my friends. Yes, I miss hanging out. But and here's a caveat. Some people are like, just go all in. And I'm like, yes, go in. But here's the difference is I don't believe in abandoning everything else. Sometimes that just means you're going to have to move a little bit slower. Because me building my business does not mean I'm going to literally abandon everybody else that's in my life. I have a boyfriend. I have friends. Like I said, I have people who need me in this moment. I have a mentee. I have all these different people that are wanting to spend time for me or time with me that I'm not just going to 100% abandon them. Now, will I always be available? No, I won't. But it's one of those things where it's like, you see what I'm trying to say? Like, I can make time for those moments because me not making time for it is just gonna make me sad and down and want to quit as well. So I definitely understand where you're coming from. You said only when my husband gets home from work right now. Yeah, then use that time. But I definitely encourage you to be extremely strategic. And if you don't have a proven process to follow, come and DM me over on Instagram so we can talk about it to make sure that when you are using time, whenever you are spending time within your business, you're using it on the right things, on high money generating activities. Not back end stuff, not all this extra stuff that don't nobody care about, nobody gonna see. Like, spend time on money generating activities so you can make more money. Either hire someone to help you, like an assistant, or you can figure out different ways around it. You can hire a babysitter. I don't know. Like, there's a ton of different ways you can go around it. But sometimes we have to be okay with moving slower because of the season that we're in right now, and that's okay. Yes, like, and you're a great freaking mom. Like, I already know it based on your concern about this question, 100%. So I applaud you 100% for even going after this thing. It's wild. Business is wild. Don't nobody tell you about that. Everybody just make it seem all glamorous. No, it's hard. Okay, it's hard. Balance. What is that? What is that? Okay. So yeah. I hope that was helpful. Yes, like, find little slivers of time. 100%. Find little slivers of time where you can work on stuff. But again, make sure you're working on the right things. You will stay stuck. Not just you, Miss Rose, this is for everybody. You will stay stuck if you continue to work on the wrong things. You will. You have to work on money generating activities. Not just like behind the scenes stuff. Some people build these like bomb courses, bomb programs, bomb products, and that's what they're working on. They're working in their business, not on their business. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's good to have time. Yeah, the good to have time management. Yes, Stephanie said, my goodness, business is hard, sis. Listen. It's wild, the fact that we chose this life. But it's also very bold and it's also very courageous. You know what I mean? Because what we're doing is creating businesses that can set other people free. We are literally taking our own time to create businesses that can make somebody else's life much better. You know what I mean? By sacrificing our own time. So give everybody up in this live stream, everybody in the sound of my voice, give yourself a round of applause. Seriously. And I know that sounds like cringe and you're probably like, but seriously, like, we are in this thing. It is hard. We recognize that it is not this easy thing. Running a business is not just all glitz and glamour and Benzes and money and Louis Vuitton, whatever else. That's not all it is. Black girl luxury TikTok, we love that for us. But that does not mean it's hard. That does not mean it's not hard. Okay, we have to choose our hard. Which one's more hard? Looking back over your life and realizing you didn't go after what you wanted to do? Or right now going all in for your business? I'm just saying. So don't be mad at me. All right? I'm just talking. Anyway. Yes. Okay, the Blasian Billionaire, come DM me over on Instagram too. I want to chat with you. After this live video, you know what I mean? But okay, so step number 3, if you guys are just now tuning in, first step was traffic. Second step was articulation of value. Third step is serving over selling. And I know y'all are like, oh Lord. Okay, here we go. This is for all the people that are afraid of showing up and asking for the sale. These are for all the people that are afraid of being overbearing on social media, afraid of being a burden on social media, afraid of like you feeling like you are bothering people. You feel like you selling is now like this, like your used car salesman, run up to people's door and whatever else. You know what I mean? That's what it can feel like sometimes. If you are not serving over selling. Okay, now I don't want to get it confused. There's a price to work with me. There's a price to work with you. Do you see what I'm saying? But it does not mean you are not serving. And I want that to be very, very, very clear. God has put so much inside of every single one of us, every single person under the sound of my voice right now. So much inside of you. Like, to serve your people does not mean you have to undercut yourself and be struggling because now you're offering somebody something that is extremely valuable to them. I'm gonna be honest, people pay more attention to and mind what they pay for. Okay? People mind what they pay for. Anybody agree? Has anybody ever gotten a car handed to them and said their parents bought the car, but you didn't take as good as care of that car? You know what I mean? But the moment you had to buy your own car, or the moment you had to pay your own car payments, oh baby, you gonna make sure you got that car for years, okay? Like, so look at it like that when it comes to this, you guys. It's mind-boggling to me why me in the past, because everything I'm talking to you guys about, I've been through. I'm not just up here just talking to y'all. I'm really coming from a place of like, I get it, 100%. You're not alone. Why is it such an issue for you to show up and sell when you walk in Target? You don't be like, can I get this for free? Like, nobody asked that in Target. You know the price is the price, okay? Okay, this dress is $20. Pay $20 or no dress. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like not this big concept when you walk into a store. It's not this big concept whenever Walmart is advertising online. It's not this big concept of it. However, whenever we go to sell our own products and services, sometimes it's this big thing. We're like, ooh, I don't want to be, and it's like, what? So, yes, you said, yeah, when people pay the price, they pay attention. Yes, 100%. 100%. People can say, oh, like, no, I don't do that. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I use this example. I think it was with my clients yesterday on a client call we had. And I was walking through one of the ladies in the program, and she was like, should I raise the price? Should I keep it what it is? Blah, blah. And I was walking her through some money mindset stuff before we even got to the new price I wanted her to adjust to. And long story short, what did I say to her? Y'all, I done lost my train of freaking thought. Hold on, because it was a good point. What was it? Let me see if I can jog my memory. Yo, that's the freaking worst. That's the worst. What was I talking to her about? Yes, business is business. Like, you don't walk into Walmart and expect to get stuff for free. You don't. You don't go to Chick-fil-A and order a whole meal and then be like, why are you getting this receipt? I don't need this. Or why you tell me the price for what? No, like, you gonna pay that to get your stuff. Like, it's exchange of goods. It's not like this sleazy thing you're doing. Like, selling is service. You know what I mean? Like, what if the thing that you're holding on to right now that you're afraid of selling could set somebody else free? But because you're not selling it, somebody else is just sitting there waiting for somebody to create something like you or having to work with somebody else. You see what I'm saying? I forgot what I was telling my client. Y'all, it was good too. I feel like I almost had it. I forgot what it was. It's gonna come back to me. Don't worry, it's gonna come back to me. But yeah, it's serving over selling, you guys. It's not this thing where it's just like, buy this. No, it's like, listen, this is the transformation that lies on the other side. And when you build a program, when you build a course, when you build a product, on the other side of that should be some sort of transformation. Do you see what I'm saying? Should be some sort of transformation, whether it is big or small. Okay? Whether you're selling mugs that have really cool inspirational verses on that, what's the other side of that transformation? It's not just, it's bigger than attached to somebody's identity. Okay? Somebody's identity. Just like Whole Foods, people who go to McDonald's every day probably don't shop at Whole Foods. So their target audience is very specific. You see what I'm saying? So, hold on, you said, it's hard sometimes when it comes to setting prices as a newbie. 100%. 100%. Come DM me over on Instagram. We can talk about prices. But yeah. Dang it. Y'all, I forgot what I told her yesterday. I was going to tell you guys. I feel you have to remind myself that I am serving writers when offering my affordable book editing services 100%. Imagine how much more. This isn't what I was gonna say, but I was talking to my client yesterday, and she was just like, "Yo," like she was like, "I would have paid whatever for this program because it meant that I would have gotten unstuck. You see what I'm saying? It meant that I would be free from the confusion and whatever, and I could go make more money. I could go do more things. I could go be confident in what I'm doing. She was like, I would have paid whatever for that. And so it's like, think about what's on the other side of your product or service that people would pay whatever that is. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Y'all are literally so freaking sweet. I cannot deal. Thank you so much. Tana so lit. Let me know if I said your name right. So yeah, you guys. Whoo! Yeah, I'm so mad. I forgot what I was gonna say about my client yesterday. Anybody help your girl out? What was I saying? I forgot. It's gonna come back. I'm gonna post it as an Instagram or something on Instagram or on my YouTube channel wall. So yeah. Okay, so what questions do you guys have about this? Because I want this stuff to really soak in. If you guys are just now joining, again, I feel like I'm on Clubhouse. Remember how on Clubhouse we used to like always reintroduce a thing? So we're talking about the 3 biggest secrets to selling your products and services online. The first thing we talked about was traffic, how every great business that wants to stay in business is gonna have a really good traffic source. A really, really good traffic source that you're gonna be able to have and use to get people into your business. Okay. Number 2 is articulation of value. How are you selling your item? Are you just saying, oh, it's a cotton t-shirt? Or are you like putting value to your t-shirt? No, it's a Christian-based shirt that is, yes, highly well put together, great quality, but also allows you to rock your faith while rocking your style. You see what I'm saying? So many other things with that. And then number 3 is serving over selling. So instead of us feeling like, ugh, or cringy or whatever, or just like out of alignment when it comes to selling, how do you put your item that you're selling into the form of service? Like, I truly know and believe that I am serving my clients. Like, the people, I literally pray over every single client I have within my program. Before they get there, God, bring me the people that I can help and serve is what I pray almost every single day, especially when we're in the midst of a launch. Okay? So, that's big. How can you serve your people? Your clients and customers are not just your personal ATM, okay? Let's talk about that. They're not just your personal ATM. They're not just there to give you money so you can go live your best life. No, there's a great service on the other side of that thing. So how can you do that? You see what I'm saying? How can you do that? Ooh, great question. Okay, you said, Mylia Simone, you said, how do you know if you are overselling on social media? I try to post about my editing services on TikTok, but I don't want to hard sell all the time. Great question. This is a question that I can't answer I could answer this in like a YouTube video and break that down. Let me take a screenshot of this. Hold on. I got you. Okay. Got it. There is a method to our madness here. On social media, everybody don't just want to be sold to all the time. So what we usually, like our ratio is, say you post 4 videos a month. Our ratio is 1 like sales type of video that's going to lead people to a product or service or an email list. We have 2 videos that are like discoverable content. So content that is 1 discoverable, but 2 will lead people to other videos. And then 3 is community type of content pieces where it's building your community. It's showing what you stand for, what you believe in, why people should be a part of your community. So that's kind of our ratio. So we go 1 sales video and then 2 discoverable. Sorry, this is my ratio. Sorry. If we're doing 4 videos a month, I would do 1 sales video. What is my ratio, y'all? What is my ratio? Okay. Let's just do my regular ratio of 8 videos a month. Okay. I do 2 sales videos. I do 2 community videos, and then I do 4 discoverable videos. Okay. So 6 out of the 8 are not selling people on anything. It's giving value. You see what I'm saying? Because the thing is we can't get like, buy my thing. Don't anybody gonna tune in if that's all you're saying. You know what I mean? Like if it's the only thing you're saying is buy my thing, people are like, but why? I don't know who you are. You know what I mean? So it's just like you have to create value first. Then once you create that value, then you pitch your thing. You see what I'm saying? Like, does that make sense? Then of course this is, again, like I said, this is way deeper than just this, like, then I can get in this live video, especially because I'm over time. But yes, value is key. I know we hear that, oh, give value all the time. But It's so true, but there's a very specific way that we do that we walk our clients through too. Yes, Stephanie said, yes, I really love that. We should focus on serving our audience. That's the biggest mindset shift I've received while in the program. Yes, y'all. Stephanie is a bomb. Anastasia, what's up, girl? If you're constantly saying by now, you don't know enough. Exactly. Exactly. There's so many ways to. Here's the thing. Conversions come from conversations. How many conversations can you have with real live people? You see what I'm saying? So how can you get people to have conversations with you? That's what I say. Our first pillar for content is YouTube. Our second is Instagram. Just like I've told all of you guys, come DM me on Instagram. I want to have a conversation with you. And if I can help you by having you join our program, then great. If I can help you by giving you a tip or so, or providing value, great. Because not everybody is qualified to come work with us, and we understand that. But how can I help you? How can I be of service to you? It's still a thing I want to talk to you guys about. You see what I'm saying? It's still a conversation starter. So how can you have conversations with real life people to understand where they're at and how you can help them? Because it's not just about you selling your thing. It's of you being of value. You putting yourself as in service to your people. How can I help you? How can I serve you? Do you see what I'm saying? You're not going to be able to help everybody. We know that at this point. But how can you help the people who come in front of you if you can help them? If that makes sense. Yes. Yes, communication is key. Communication is key. So for real, you guys, I want you to start a conversation with me over my DMs. My DMs are wide open, okay? Wide open. If you're on YouTube, here's a link to my, or not the link, but here's my Instagram account. If you're on Instagram, obviously you're already here. Just slide in my DMs after this. So also, I want to mention to you guys, Infinite Audience is open for enrollment. This is the last one that will be open until 2022. And we do not know when it's going to open in 2022 based on capacity. So if you guys are wanting to get in and really dive deeper, like 20 levels deeper to what we talked about today, this is the program you're going to want to be in. If you want to learn how to get traffic, get clients, customers, and leads to your business using the power of strategic YouTube content, this is the program to be in. Okay? It is bomb. It is an amazing freaking program that will literally walk you through step by step. You don't have to guess. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to spend your time doing things that don't matter. You can join this program and get specific step-by-step action plans for you to take to hit the results you want to hit. It is a proven process. So I hear some people ask, well, will it work for me? My answer to that is if you are willing to do the work, then it will work for you. Why? Because it is a proven process. And we make sure if you enter into the program, you are qualified to be in the program. Not everybody, even people who apply, probably about 20% of people get accepted to even have the opportunity to join us. You see what I'm saying? So if you are in the program, you are 100% qualified. You are 100% ready to go for it. But it's like you have to show up to do the work that is required to get the result you want. So if you were able to do that, then it will work for you, if you see what I'm saying. Hey, y'all. So yeah, if you're interested in that, go to andreadenise.com/infinite, as well as just come slide in my DMs. Let's talk about it. The program is for product and service-based entrepreneurs. You need to already have a product and or service that you already offer. Does that answer your question, Tasha? Let me know. Oh, y'all. My nose in these live videos has been running. Yuck. So yeah. It is for product and service-based business owners who want to learn how to gain more traction, get more traffic, learn how to articulate their value, and learn how to really serve over selling. You're going to learn how to sell the crap out of your products and services. You're going to learn how to do it from a service-based place. How to use literally buyer psychology, buyer knowledge, levels of sophistication in order to get in front of your target people and actually bring them from viewer to client. That is what we walk you through step by step within the program. So if you're interested in that, come slide in my DMs. You can slide in with the word infinite if you don't know what to say. Just say infinite. You know how to spell it right. Just say infinite. Over in my DMs. And or if you want to get a head start, if you want to jump in front of everybody else, go ahead and go to andreadenise.com/infinite. Go ahead and scroll through the page, read through, and if it applies to you, I want you guys to go ahead and hit apply. Hit apply, fill everything out. You're going to get a business assessment on the back end of that. Then we're going to hop on a call, me and you, one-on-one, to make sure you are a good fit for the program. Ooh, that's a great question. Rabbit the Stylist, you said, how do you charge for your service when you are, oh my God, if I can read, when you are used to giving away your gift for free? You just switch that mindset. You just switch it to, I'm going to teach you the what and the why, but the how is going to be inside the program. Do you see what I'm saying? Or the how is going to be inside the service. So you may have been giving it away, but now you have the experience of, listen, this can be charged for. You know what I mean? Like if I'm a stylist and I am bomb at that, people will literally pay you to help them. And quite honestly, this is what I was telling my client. I was like, listen, if somebody was offering something, like if I told her, I said, if I was to walk up to you and I said, hey, I got a Louis Vuitton bag, it's a never full bag, brand new, bloop, 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 and it's $50, you want it? Like, would you buy it for me? And she was like, no. And I was like, exactly. Just because you're the cheapest does not mean you're the best. You see what I'm saying? And so whenever it comes to this, like comes to your question, is how do you charge for services when you are used to giving away your gift for free? You still make bomb content. You still provide value. Now you just have a price tag on it. Because to be honest, I would much rather pay more money for a better program or for a better course, for a better product that I know is going to work, than to waste my money on than to pay 50% of what the higher priced item was, but not get what I was really looking for. I'd rather pay more. And usually a higher price point means better delivery. Do you see what I'm saying? So, hey sis. So yes. Yes. Come DM me. We're going to talk about that, Leah. Yes. Does that answer your question? Rabbit the Stylist. I don't know your first name, but does that answer your question? Hey, Jalen. So yeah, what other questions do you guys have? What other questions? Let me put the link here on the screen for you guys. Again, the enrollment date, the deadline is November 20th. Or if we get 10 people in the program, when we get 10 people in the program, the doors will close. If we get to November 20th, before we hit 10 people, that's when the doors are closed. So whichever one comes first, okay? So it is limited because we want to make sure we're giving the highest level of service and also keeping the group very intimate to make sure you are getting the support and eyes that you need on your stuff. Because it's not just a course. That's the thing. It's a program when we're walking through it together. Oh my God, I can't type with these doggone long nails. Slash, not my voice being all raspy. /infinite. I'll say one more thing, you guys. Good content is not by accident. That's another thing. Good content is not just a happenstance thing. If you guys want to know how I show up on my live videos and give this much value, how I show up on my YouTube channel and give this much value, and then still have a price tag on my paid program, it's so much that goes into that. Your paid, your organic content has to be strategically created to bring your ideal client from, hey, I just met you from a random thing, or I was attracted to your video, and then I watched a few videos, now I like you even more. I know I can trust you now. Now I want to buy with you. Do you see what I'm saying? That's not just something that just happens just because you post random content. You have to be very strategic about your content. Not just when you post it, what day you post it. That's not what I'm talking about. There are buyer signals. There's buyer psychology you need to be aware of so that you are making sure you are creating content that aligns with that then helps people get over their limiting beliefs, to help them get to the point where they're like, oh, that's not a truth. That's just a belief I adapted. Do you see what I'm saying? There's so much that goes into this, you guys. And we're going to talk about that in another video. So yeah. Yes, good content takes work. Not only does it take time sometimes, but it takes the right strategy. And I cannot emphasize this enough. It took me forever to learn this lesson, which means it took me a lot of money to learn this lesson, if that makes sense. Because time is money, okay? I can get back more money. Nobody can get back more time. So, anyway, if this is something you're interested in, if you vibe with what we talked about today, do yourself a favor and at least apply, okay? If you're like, oh my God, I don't know, at least apply. Just believe me when I say that, okay? Some of the best programs I have ever been in is because I literally took the leap and simply applied. So if you're interested in the program, I want you to come look into it. If you have questions, come DM me, you guys. I do not bite. Okay, do not bite. You're gonna go to at it's Andrea Denise on Instagram. Come DM me, and if you're ready to apply, go to andreadenise.com/infinites. Okay. So yes. All right, you guys. I love you to the moon and back. Again, our live video was literally an hour long. So let me know what other topics you guys want me to cover, and we'll get into it. Yes, my Leah Simone. Come DM me over on Instagram. Here it is right there. At it's Andrea Denise. I will be awaiting your message tonight. Okay. So yeah. All right, you guys. I love you, and I hope you guys have an amazing day, week, life, night, whatever it is that you need. Receive it and run with it. I'm rooting for you, and I'm proud of you because you guys are freaking killing it. So, all right, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye. Bye, y'all.